Welcome to My Opinion here on My Opinion TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. Upon the hearing of my voice this morning, we have so much to give God thanks for. So many people went to bed last night with the dreams and aspiration of getting up this morning and are not numbered among the living. So whatever your situation, whatever your circumstances might be, as long as you're alive, you have much to give God thanks for. And don't forget, you can join our WhatsApp group at 876-892-2079. That's 876-892-2079. That's where we put our exclusive pictures and videos, and we have our own interesting discussion taking place over there. Help subscribe, build the channel, and help us grow as we try to give you the best of My Opinion. A lot more things in store, but if you don't subscribe, if you don't like, if you don't share, you're not helping the movement going forward. This morning, our attention turned to two incidents, one in St. James and one in St. Catherine. Now, the one in St. James is a very disturbing story where, according to the Gleaner, a 20-year-old Christy Kitty McBean was found dead at her home in St. James. Now, her mother is reportedly in a state of shock, and the entire community of Horlock in St. James mourn the death of the young mother. McBean, a call center agent with ACT, which is Advanced Call Center Technologies, at Fairfield Avenue, Montego Bay, was found in a pool of blood yesterday at her home in Lovers Lane in Horlock. Her 6-month-old daughter was found in her crib dehydrated. It is believed the mother was killed on Saturday and the baby has not been fed since. Her mother did not hear from her over the weekend, so she went to look for her yesterday at 6:30. The door was locked, door was not locked, so she pushed it and found her daughter lying down with her clothes blooded and the baby in the crib. McBean received a single stab wound to the chest, according to the police. The police are now trying to find a man who was with her on Saturday. Now, my opinion. In this case, the police need to just look at 1, the baby father, 2, the boyfriend. Because most times in these cases, the person who commit these acts are close to the victim. Now, how heartless could this person be? Because clearly, this person, McBean, was killed in the presence of her daughter, her 6-month-old child. Clearly, with absolutely no consideration that the child would need the mother around. At 6 months old, a lot of babies are still on breasts. So ineffectively, you're killing the mother and you're starving the child. You're killing the child. Now, I don't know what could have gone awfully so wrong that a young 20-year-old with a 6-month-old child would be taken out in this manner. The type of crimes that are taking place in Jamaica are so heinous, so deadly. These are some vicious men. You wonder what is in the food of these men, or you wonder where there's this level of heartlessness came from. These men care zero who you are, whether you're a young mother, a grandmother, a disabled person. These criminals are hell-bent on just doing, I don't know if it's a statement. And based on what we learned from the Klansman trial, is that persons are watching the crime statistics and they just decide to turn it up. So, and when they turn it up, it's not about who they have a beef with sometimes. It seems like innocent people are caught in the midst of all of this. Now, another problem Jamaica will face in a few years from now, at the rate of how the killings are taking place in our country. Later on, 10 years, 20 years from now, a lot of fatherless child will be around. A lot of motherless child will be around. And the big question is, what if those children carries the hurt of not being with their mother, not being with their father, because men of vicious character took them away from them? Who is going to help these children through this traumatic condition that they have been through in their early age? And you know what? While we have some of these children who will rise to the occasion, who will get some form of help, or they are mentally strong enough to get over it, you're going to have some who's going to fall by the wayside, and those will be very dangerous and hard to deal with by the society. Because criminals are creating dysfunctional homes. We hope the police will press through with this investigation and will find who was or who is the killer of young 20-year-old McBean. We wish our family will find strength at this time to overcome such a cruel act. And we hope our child will live to become a monument to society, a standard bearer to society. But let me know what you think in the comment section. The other news we go to is St. John's Road, a place that I'm very familiar with. The police are saying 4 shot, 2 fatally in St. John's Road gun attacks. And the place on St. John's Road that comes under scrutiny is 31 St. John's Road. And if you're not familiar with St. John's Road, once you come off the bypass heading to Walks Road or Brunswick Avenue or GC Foster College, 31 St. John's Road is the right at the front, right beside a church. Now, gunmen, the police are saying they are maintaining a strong presence in the community of 31 of St. John's Road in St. Catherine, with following 2 shootings in separate incidents. Gunmen shot and killed 36-year-old Shawnette White and shot and injured her boyfriend at her home early yesterday morning. The attack reportedly happened at about 2 a.m. White was pronounced dead at home while her boyfriend was admitted in stable condition. On Sunday night, gunmen pounced upon 2 men in the community and opened fire, hitting them. The shooting reportedly happened about 9:15. 60-year-old electrician Anthony Davis, who was shot multiple times, was pronounced dead at hospital while the other man was admitted. The police have not yet determined a motive for the killing. The area has been experiencing escalating gang feud for over a year. Residents say the situation is made worse by the lack of street light in these communities. Now, a source said that Sunday night's gun attack was aimed at flushing out an alleged area don who is said to be the relative of one of the victims. The source lamented the security forces need to heighten their intervention to bring a stop to the shootings. Now, 31 St. John's Road is not new to criminal activity. This is a long-going battle. 31 St. John's Road also connects you to Olmsted. I had a friend of mine who lived in that area long time now. And the reason he moved from that area was because of how gunmen kept on walking with their guns in their hand in the community with absolutely no care, no fear. And my friend decided that he's not going to grow his child and his children in that environment, and he left. 31 St. John's Road is not a normal place. You might not hear it very often on the news, but I can tell you, it's not a normal place. I can understand the cry of the residents about street light, because when in that lane 31, if there's no street light, you're left at the mercies of these criminals who are walking around. They do their thing in the dusk of dawn, disappear, and no one identify who the perpetrators are. Well, we hope that the police, based on this incident that is taking place, we hope that some contact will be made with JPS, and JPS will put some street lighting in those communities. But one of the reasons why these communities are not properly lit also is because of electricity theft. A lot of persons in these communities really don't pay JPS. They throw their lines up and they connect to the power company and they are lawn to themselves. So JPS don't really enter these communities like that because it's not really safe. So that might be the problem why that lane 31 St. John's Road is not properly lit. However, if that lane is not properly lit, the police are also entering at their own risk. It's like a suicide situation. So in order for the police to enter that lane and to quell whatever is taking place in there, some consensus will have to be had with the JPS so that the light in that community can be put up so that the police can patrol properly. Until then, the law-abiding citizens in 31 St. John's Road will come under the microscope or will have to make a decision whether to stay or to leave, because these criminals, they care zero who you are. If you're just related in any form or way to anybody they want, your life is at risk. And my warning this morning to members in 31 St. John's Road, if you know you have a family member who's in this battle, take away yourself. Be on the safe side, take away yourself. Because these criminals, if they can't catch Kwaku, they go for the shot. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell. So as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. Until next time, look out for a neighbor, look out for a loved one, look out for the children, and most of all, keep it locked on My Opinion TV.